This was the beginning of the game that put humanity's fate on the line.
Hello there, ladies and also gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Zanki Zero. We are on this map trying to find out how to get through that door. And I notice when I step on that, that shows up. The problem is I can't actually see what's behind it. So I'm hoping it's a switch. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and take this water bottle and throw it. Okay, yes, apparently that worked. Awesome. Now we have to go to the other side. Hopefully we're just about done. Hopefully this isn't like the halfway mark. Like, these things just get a little ridiculous if you want my impersonal opinion. Okay. I don't know why I feel like I feel odd in these like dead end corridors. There's no one of those things.
What's this? There's something here.
Interesting.
What's this? There's something here.
I was gonna say that should be locked.
Found it!
The hole just big enough for a child to fit through. Now, isn't that interesting? We could, in theory, send Sachika by herself? Or do I have to come back here with a child? Like, I want to clear the corridors first. So there's a... What the hell is that? Well, there's definitely a something around. A something definitely exists. I guess I'll start clearing these rooms. Don't see any enemies in this particular room.
What's this?
Got some flour. Wow, this is a very interconnected location. I do tend to close doors behind me because I think it keeps enemies from being able to follow.
Concentrate.
This!
Okay, handled that one. I'm getting slightly better at this combat system, if I do say so myself.
What's this?
I found a gem, sapphire. Okay, nothing in here. That's what I like to see,
There's
actually.
something here.
Seasick, you something.
Found it.
Admitting the nausea of putting ice in your mouth. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know.
We should mark it.
It's interesting that we're going so far this way, but you know we gotta
Looks
clear the
like
whole
it won't
place. Oh,
open.
we can't clear that way.
It won't get away.
Concentrate.
Ready?
Full power.
This!
This is bad.
Stop.
Yep, Rio took a lot of damage from that. Okay, I need to get him off the front. I probably actually want to pull back here in a second, because I'm starting to very quickly run out of people that I can... God dang, I still didn't learn skills. I'm terrible. Again, I don't want to do it on screen necessarily, but yeah, here's the problem. If I party formation and I say, okay, well, we need to get him out, like 51 health, 123 health, 125 health, I'm kind of out of good candidates. Okay. But I'll see if I can at least, you know... There's a ruby. A lot of precious gemstones just
Let's
hanging
have a
around.
look, shall we?
Sonic sling ammo.
There's something here. Let's have a look, shall we?
What is up with the pig dolls? I'm seeing pig dolls everywhere in this game.
This might be useful.
Whoa.
There's some worn headphones. Getting back to just shutting off the, anything that's chasing me. I don't believe that, the hell was that? There's that noise again that I heard in the hallway.
What could this be?
I'm tired of all the garbage.
This.
Well, I turned the lights on. Is that a good
Whoa.
thing?
Power. They
Concentrate.
won't get away.
Okay, killed that thing.
They won't get away. Power.
Concentrate.
This is a zombie. He doesn't even have the arm. Okay, took care of that, but there is another lizard here.
They
Concentrate.
won't get away. Power.
Alright, kill this off.
I could use some more training.
Apparently we have a lot of lizards running around.
Power. They
Concentrate.
won't get away.
Okay, that was lucky. Go ahead and stash this stuff. Yuma's also getting hungry, and she is the one to complain about it the most. Yuma will let us know if she is hungry. Holy wow. So go ahead and grab some steak.
Is there more?
Huh?
There's something here.
Slightly concerned that door is just open. Okay, so this is the room with the lizards that I just cleared. For some reason I thought there were two open doors and I was concerned.
Found it.
The woman in this part shows up. Who is Madame? And what is the sound? I don't
What's
like
this? There's something here. I'll hold it.
Let's check the map.
it. Okay, so I made it through all of the... Oh, that's open now. Let's go ahead and go through these because I didn't before. Locks from the inside. Okay, does not look like there's anything in here. So we can go ahead and just
Found
take a
it.
look. So schedule a meal time
Whoa,
as well as
what's
lectures.
this?
A garnet. So nothing in here. Again, I'm just going to close that.
Thanks for the meal.
Doing pretty well on food, I've got to say. I was a little bit worried about that at first. Interesting.
Found it.
A gift in quintilis. The left hand of the picture is a sculpture.
There's something here.
I don't know what quintilis means.
Huh?
It sounds like there's something shooting. That's interesting. That door is in the process of falling down. I wonder if something can come out of it. It doesn't necessarily seem to be like a game
What's
like
this?
that. I don't know what this sound is. So I'm very, very curious about this gift and quintilis thing. But I will exhaust all of the known. What the hell?
They won't get away. Power.
Wow, he followed me.
This might be useful.
That's not the sound I was hearing before, but that's interesting that they got out of. They're still there.
Watch out.
Nice.
This is unexpected. So yeah, we're at the very, very edge of the ship.
That hurts.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Women's magazine has features on birthstones. I'm definitely finding quite a few of those.
I'll hold that. Is this it? I'm going to activate it.
Okay. So the question becomes, what the heck am I supposed to do with all this?
Where are we?
Because this is the only place left, and I feel like I need a child to get in there. So, let's go back and get ourselves some children. That sounds
Whoa.
bad. You know what? No. I won't spend the resources to work back, because I'm actually relatively close to the exit. I can just go this way. Yeah, a lot of people are about to die, actually. Well, that was odd. I wonder... I can run, apparently. Good to know. Alright, guys. We have made it back. I don't believe I can upgrade anything, but you know what? Let's just make sure. If I go into base... Nope. Got the air bladders. I just need a monkey adhesive, whatever the heck that is. Iron fence. And that last flippin' driftwood. You know what? In all honesty, let's get that last flippin' driftwood. Cause I
Nice.
bet I can find some.
This might be useful.
If I just go over to the other island, and I need people to die anyway. Yeah, I'm out of room. So let's go get some driftwood. Hopefully, not too many people die, or at the very least, if they do die, I will have enough to be able to carry their stuff back. Okay, no one died from that. Now, the other question is, will there be driftwood?
I'll hold that.
I'm supposed to carry this? Maybe we could use this.
She sounds so bored. Maybe we could use this. Now just let there be some driftwood out here on the beach. I'm still astounded that I'm, like, lacking in driftwood. Driftwood is one of the easiest things to find in the world.
Stop.
And I just see some.
I'll take it. Got it. It's too heavy.
Now, Zen is hungry. I am not giving Zen any food because Zen will die soon. So he'll come back at full hunger. So I'll just let him starve towards the end.
Look out.
Ow.
We need this, right? I'll hold it.
I will pick it up. Maybe we could use this.
It is interesting that monkey hair has shown up
I
here.
will pick it up.
So I need everyone to be adults here. Maybe I should just... You know what? I'm going to knock that out real
Carry
quick.
this?
Watch out.
I will be back. I'm going to have people bunk up until everyone but Sachika is dead. That sounds really mean, but that's what I'm doing. Because that way I can then push us through. Because there doesn't actually seem to be any penalty to... just like sleeping forever. I for a long time I was thinking that the game was going to force me to like feed them every day or something, and so I was like, oh, this could be terrible. But no, it doesn't seem like that is a thing that happens. But real quick, base. Wow. I'm all ready to go on to the next one as soon as I get a partition. That's surprising. Partitions are difficult to come by, I see. Alright, so guys, I will be back whenever I get everyone back to childhood, and then we'll continue exploring. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we have
There's
children.
something here.
Oh, that's it? I expected like a little bit more than that. Wow.
Full power.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance. Ready?
Come on. Get out of here.
Eat this. Yeah. Ow.
Alright. Now slobber on down here. I am a lot weaker as kids. So I have to be careful. The other problem that happened, I didn't talk about this. I spent so long like letting everyone age to death that
Maybe this will come in handy.
we have a whole lot, like all the monsters respawned, which is a little terrible.
Oh, is this it?
Horoscope section is still legible.
Next destination
So
is...
we have now found everything on this floor that I can find. The big question I have, because this thing... Okay, not this thing. This thing definitely feels like a
What's
thing.
this?
There's a
something
small-
here.
It says birthstone and check this floor here.
What's this?
Gift of Quiltus. Do I have to look at... Well, that's interesting. Okay. Cube main for B. This is B. There must be an A somewhere. We found a piece of the cabin deck forged on the Belmois. title is Caesar July Soviet painting. Left hand is, I wonder if it means something. So July. Oh, I forgot about these. I should read these. There's nothing to write home about. Real quick, I want to read note 2 before I get to this one. So I'm not actually going to read this out just yet. Just yet. I'll come back to it in 2 seconds, though. Can I just, like, not... Can I leave? I really don't want to see all this right now. So this is that whole... I forgot about this, but this is that note about how the religious person infiltrated the scientists, and her sister was already there. Scientists tend to be an odd bunch. Yes, often, but Dr. Terashima's eccentricity exceeds all of expectations. Once he claimed he'd come up with an idea for his research, took off his lab coat and began writing mathematical equations on it. If he stuck on something, he'd sleep right then and there, even while others are working. I don't understand this one. He once gave a name to each of his fingers and started to play. It's been a week since I was assigned at Manny, but I can't avoid Dr. Terashima's bizarre activities. If not one, it's beginning to stress me out. Other researchers and my sister just laugh it off, say I'll get used to it, but who knows if my undercover activities will last until then. Besides, I'm supposed to be here to acquire more information on the clone research being conducted. Specifically, information regarding militarization that's been discussed among the upper management. But all of this was already completed by my sister before I even arrived. As usual, my sister's perfect. Thanks to her, there's only one job left for me to do. To consolate? Must win his trust and find out what he's working on and announce personal research projects. I also need to find out whether he's leaking information to any third parties. If you massacre the Manny researchers and delete all the data, it should be incomplete if the data has been leaked already. Must establish a relationship with Dr. Terashima as soon as possible, for my country and for the world. My great determination to end up being quite an easy task. My relationship with Dr. Terashima progressed to the next level quicker than anticipated. Everyone, including my sister, and additional researchers who recorded and observed result experiments, but I was nominated by Dr. Terashima himself. Want to be my personal assistant? Oh, don't take this the wrong way. Now look, if I like to keep my private and work affairs separate, I don't keep women by my side to work just because I'm into them. Although, if I was the type to do that, I wouldn't be inviting you like this right now. He said, no? It's just a joke. Besides, you are very cute, Olga. In any case, you must be wondering why I asked you to be my personal assistant. Something my previous assistant died in an unfortunate accident that Olga set up. So, the position's open. And that's not quite right. The mere actor said he was killed. Time seemed to stop out hearing those dreadful words. Dr. Terashima went on nonchalantly, like he was discussing today's weather. Didn't I mention this before? Our research is constantly enveloped by great danger. More of the clones that end up as failures tend to be extremely violent. My last assistant was killed by a failed clone. But I'm sure he was happy to go that way. What's the one phrase raconteurs say? When I die, I wish for nothing more than to die on the stage. Experiments are akin to a researcher's stage, if you ask me. Dr. Terashima is an odd man. I was embarrassed to think I'd defined him in such a way before. He's far more than odd. He's a monster. Terashima's personal assistant. Nothing short of a nightmare. If I didn't have my mission as a spy, I'd kill myself right here. But I'm capable of putting my mission before my own personal feelings. I've been trained for this. Really? I think you'd be a perfect fence the moment I first saw you. I'm wrong, but judging by your muscle build, you have experience with martial arts, don't you? A little when I was in college. That was assassination training, not martial arts. Thought so. I've got an eye for those kind of things. You know, when doing this sort of research, it's not far-fetched to think that could be assassination attempts by anti-clone activist groups or something. As an assistant, I've been looking for a bodyguard too. I don't know. That seems a very little bit too straightforward a jab. It'd be nice killing two birds with one stone, huh? Look forward to working with you, Olga. Thank you. Hope I can serve you well. Just like feelings, smiled kindly and shook Dr. Tereshima's hands. I was a bit nervous about the rigorous work awaiting me as his personal assistant. But the tasks Dr. Terashima assigned me generally weren't very difficult. It was like taking notes with other researchers during experiments, putting a cup of coffee on Dr. Terashima's desk when he read documents after his experiments were complete. As with that, I was also his discussion partner. Or, more accurately, a sandbag for pointless prattling. So I think he responded to his unpredictable conversation without getting exhausted, and more than being a step above that of a secretary. In fact, it was probably easier than secretarial duties. But this was all in terms of the average person. I was accustomed to hard labor beyond the likes of which I had never been seen in normal companies. I know far too well how harmful and evil clone technology is to the world. Nowadays, the assistant of the man who's at the forefront of it makes me feel guilty to even breathe. I know how often I apologize in my head for it. When I discussed or grumbled about it with my sister, she smiled kindly and accepted it. Don't worry. No one in our country will think any... I still want to know what country this is. The fact you feel guilty means that you're capable of acknowledging right from wrong. So you should truly feel remorseful when you no longer feel guilty about your work. More importantly, be careful. I'm sure you've also wondered why Dr. Terashima appointed you as his assistant. She was right. Although he claimed it was because of that timing just happened to match up. To intensify his words were a complete mystery to me. So we cover our tracks perfectly, but I can't deny the chance of him knowing about our undercover operations. I'm sure you know this, but our time is limited. They succeed in the implementation of cloning before you gain Dr. Tereshima's complete trust, without confirming Dr. Tereshima's secret information. We must avoid this at all costs. So yeah, I feel like what has happened, if I can just spitball about the plot for a second. I feel like what occurred is that they were going around getting this done, trying to get Dr. Terashima. They end up assassinating, but they weren't able to shut down the experiment. So I've got this incomplete experiment that we have to complete. Not all too well. Want a little more time. I must win over Dr. Terashima's trust. He have to push our relationship even further, far more special than that of the average researcher. He must feel like he can tell me anything. Thought of me investigating behind his back must be unfathomable. He should transcends the bounds of co-workers. To put it more bluntly, a relationship between a man and a woman. Despite training, I've slept with men who do nothing to satisfy my sexual tastes. Dr. Terashima is a completely different class altogether. They saw my body rejects I thought I was sleeping with the good doctor. But that's what I must do. That's what I've been training for. I know this, and yet, my deliberations, there's just no time for me to make up my resolve. Poured coffee, he said to me, "Do you enjoy intercourse, Olga?" You know, my voice was cracking. The answer should have been obvious. No, I mean to say it come from out of nowhere. So then Dr. Terashima had only read academic journals about clone research by other laboratories. There was no hints of erotic topics sliding into the conversation. What? It's not uncommon. You're 27, right? I doubt you've haven't had experience. You have an aversion to such topics. Seeing how you're involved in this line of work, I thought you'd be able to take emotions out of it. And talk about reproductive activities more than the average person. Almost sounded logical, but I wasn't so sure about his reasoning. I don't know if I compare the creation of life by experimentation to traditional reproductive activities. Well, I suggest you discard such notions straight away. Our end goal is to artificially create life in the same way traditional reproduction can, after all. Couldn't help it, I said with a hint of denial. I do understand that, but... When he noticed or not, Dr. repeated his question in the same tone of voice. Do you enjoy intercourse? Of course, I would prefer to choose my own partner. I wouldn't mingle with a man who clearly and discreetly denies my religious outlook simply by existing. Not to mention he's more than double my age. honestly prefer not to have such relationship with him at all. I don't want to have intercourse, but I know. I'm forced to understand. That was Dr. Tarashima's final confirmation. Should I had no, he would say something ambiguous and pretend he never brought it up. I didn't want to, but I couldn't afford to give up the chance. There isn't a woman alive who wouldn't wish to do so with someone she likes. I like you. Such a tit for tat for conversation, I almost laughed out loud. More than some empty words designed to steer a conversation. Shallow word from a man who used to playing women. But I didn't mind. In that direction lay the future I've been striving for. Placed my hand on Dr. Cherashima's neck, pressed my lips against his cheek. Okay, I actually will do note 3 next time. Because I need to find out. Horoscope, okay. There's an issue featuring birthstones. The birthstones differ depending on the country. The concept of birthstones began in August 1912 in Kansas City, USA, when the American National Retail Jewelers Association met up officially, created a list. 40 years later, in 1952, that list was revised into what we know and use today. Japan's birthstones were determined another 6 years later, in 1958. The shown of coral for March and jade for May. So January, the garnet. I want July. Is the ruby. So first question.
Whoa!
Do I have a ruby? Because it definitely seems like I need to throw the ruby here or use the ruby or something. So let's go find out, ladies and gentlemen. See what we can discover. That every time. Now, there are guys running around on this deck, but I.
Huh? Ready? Full power?
Ready?
Waiting for my chance?
I don't like this thing. It does a ton of damage,
This!
but it also dies very quickly. I was gonna say the last time I was here, I heard them, but I didn't see them.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance? Ready? Eat this!
Stupid. Stop that! Stupid lady. Doing damage to me. Me of all people. That's okay. I can go rest for a night. Heal up. So, a couple of things. I am realizing that I'm not as pressed for time as I thought I was. Do I have a ruby? So I've gotten a lot of gemstones. I do have a ruby. Secondly, alright, let's go ahead and extend these two back out. Death by heat. And you've got probably the same ones. There we go with that. All right. So I want to get them to not. So those three can all do it up.
Good night.
Oh wow, I misread let's do this as something completely different. Good job, guys.
Good morning.
Sachika, you are super de-duper hungry.
Thanks.
Okay, let's get back in there and use this ruby and see what we can unlock. Sound good? Once we all get to be an adult, I can go do that one thing, but we're not an adult yet.
Ow.
Alright, so go ahead and go in here. There probably are still other guys around, but for the most part, I don't need to stop and kill them. Unless I need to stop and kill them.
I can't go there.
Why not? Come on. I can go there. I don't know why I went this way when I need to go the other way, but you know what? Interesting. I did not expect that to be another floor. I expected that to... I don't know what I expected it to do. Oh, I can't go. I thought I was coming up to a vacant area, so I was like, oh, well, I guess I can't do much. Saw a TV that can't... Okay. Yeah, I just totally came up and I thought I was trapped, so I was like, well, let's kill him real quick. And then he did not die. He did not die.
Got it.
Let's go ahead and re-equip these guys before I forget.
What do we have here?
It says party hall! Party hall!
It's closed, huh?
Okay.
I'll take it.
There's a partition. That's awesome.
Ready?
Waiting. I'll take it. Yeah. Got it.
I will take that egg as well. Nom 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 and nom.
Ready? Full power.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance. Eat this.
Take that.
How the heck did I pull off two of its tails? This thing's tails? Sonic, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I just killed a gaming icon.
There's something here.
Please don't hit the door. Oh, I totally won't.
There. Full power.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance. Ready? Eat this. this!
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, killed that guy off. Now we need to
Waiting
deal
for
with the
my
other one.
chance. Ready? Full power.
Ready?
Eat this!
Alright, there goes that one. Nice little room of enemies.
Ready?
And a Sparkle
Full
Sparkle.
power.
A Sparkle Sparkle makes me very nervous because the last time there was a Sparkle do like this, freaking ass bitch showed up. So we've opened both doors at this point. Make sure that you consider your route of escape.
Found something! I'll take it!
Got a jacket.
What do we have here?
Thought so. Dark figure rise from the shadows. Interesting, he didn't sing the song this time. It's Kurosuke again.
Damn it.
He's laughing, that bastard.
Hey!
How? I thought we went the opposite direction as him. Circle around. Did you take a shortcut or something?
What?
Is that path you led us down truly safe?
Hurry!
Or fight with your partners, such good. Okay, that's right. We came down here in order to get trapped. In theory,
Let's go!
Archie gives his orders. Sending me out here alive. I would like to see him try. Now, Kurosuke will show me. Destroy the clone shaped like humans. Destroy me. A doll envied by everyone has no reason to exist. This thing is so. It looks like it's blinded. Like there's a Illidan rag came across it.
My fair lady.
Whoops. That may still get me out though.
Well,
Okay, that's because those sequences are some of the for me the most. It's like is it gonna be? Oh man, is gonna make it out alive? His intelligence is anything to be scoffed at. I felt like a cornered rat. Seems like Kurosuke couldn't see. He's got a good sense of smell and hearing. Smell, huh? Maybe he's smelling our pheromones. Would you mind checking a whiff to check, Miss Minamo? Get your bits away. I'll arrest ya.
Oh!
Satsuka likes how you smell, Maramo.
wait.
You got it all wrong. I didn't do anything. Just being relaxed with that narrow escape from death. I think my tongue in frustration. Expected me out of rather, I didn't expect Kurosuke to give up so easily. Now I'll need to think of some other way. Question is, why do I keep my mission hidden until then?
Yuma.
For someone who knows this shit, you led us to a lot of dead ends.
Right.
Well, yeah, the ship is kind of collapsing.
What do you think?
Are you sure you won't try and let Kurosuke catch up to us? What?
Come on now.
Hold on there. Why would Yuma do something like that?
Wait.
I don't know either, but that's why I'm asking. This feeling Yuma has some other motive we don't know about. An ethics eye for detail, perhaps. Naruto Higurashi be surprisingly sharp at times.
In that case,
There must have been other routes safer than the ones we took.
I agree. Hey,
You were just defending Yuma a minute ago. Are you on her side or not? my unbiased opinions based on what I know at the time. I was watching me, waiting for my
Oh
answer.
no.
I thought I was picking the optimal solution.
Naruto!
I don't think Yuma would do that. She's a nice person. I know from all the time we spent together. Besides, Kurosuke, she might get killed too. Naruto, maybe we should focus on getting that machine part for now. Whatever Yuma's trying to do, she's a human clone with the same fate as the rest of us.
Yuma!
Maybe.
You should decide where to face your fate yourself. I won't lie, but I can't tell the truth either. Why will I not lie to them? And it makes things much easier.
Let's go.
I'm not putting much thought into it. My doll that will carry out my father's wishes. It's my mother's wish. That's my everything. My attempt to use Kurosuke ended up as a failure. I can think of another method. Even if all my past is exposed, it will not matter as long as I fulfill my mission.
Let's check the map.
So the question remains... Theoretically, this key will let me get to the middle part of the ship? That's my assumption.
Let's mark it on the map.
Yep, it's time to go there, but we are also at the end of this episode, so I will see you guys next time. So we just auto-saved. Look forward to it. Be awesome.